Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. If you are new on this channel, you are absolutely welcome, and to our old subscribers, welcome back. Today our tutorial is going to be on how to make this very simple, classy and beautiful headband. Okay, before we begin, please take out few seconds to subscribe to this channel and put on your post notification bell so that I can get notified once I post a new video. Thank you. Need is basically few items. You need a fabric, that is the fabric you want to use for the braided headband. You need your scissors, you need your fiber, then you also need your elastic. So you'll be needing about 3 of these for your braided headband. The braided part, while you need a shorter one for the elastic part. So the measurements you are going to be taking for the 3, which should be of equal size, the braided part of the headband would be a width of 4 inches and a length of not below 20 inches if it's for an adult. It can be more than that. Alright, assuming you already have your 3 pieces, we move to the elastic part of the braided headband. You need a length of about 12 to 13 inches and a width of about 3 inches. My length was 2.5 inches, so that's what we'll be needing. So now we are going to use our machine to just sew it about a 1/4 inch, so the 4 pieces of fabric that we have cut out. Having done that, the next thing is to measure the elastic that we'll be needing. Just make sure that whatever measurements you took for the shortest part of your fabric divided by 2 plus 1 or 2 inches should be your elastic that you are cutting. So having done that, the next thing is to turn out our fabric, like bring it out, make sure it's on the right side of the fabric. Yes, we've done that now. So next thing we're going to do now is to stuff the fabric with this fiber. We're going to fill it up with 3. We are going to be leaving out the elastic part of this fabric, that's the shortest part of this fabric. So we're just going to do the stuffing. Alright, so this is about the 3 stuffed parts of this braided headband. So next we're going to try and give a little space at the tip so that we will see space to sew, because we'll still be sewing. So having done that, the next thing we're going to do is to fix our elastic into the shortest part of this fabric that we have already cut. Is to fix in the elastic. I'm going to put the elastic into it and leave a little part at the edge. I will lock it with my machine, and then I'm just going to drag the elastic using the safety pin, which is already inside, to meet up with the other edge of the fabric, which will make it stretch. Please note that after you are done with your elastic, ensure that the joining should be in the middle and not the side of the fabric. Adjust it in a way that it will stay at the center of the fabric as it is here. Next thing to do is to lock the other edge of the band. Alright, so we'll be moving over to the braided part of the braided headband. Like, that's the major work here. So what we are going to do is that we're going to adjust each of the braided headband in a way that the joint part, that is the seam that was sewn, the joint part will be facing up. So we are going to join the first, the second and the third together, and then we are going to sew. We're going to leave a little space, and like we're going to sew about 1/2 inch at the edge of these 3.
Remember that the joint part will be facing up, will be facing you, and then you're going to lock it. Now we're going to be putting our braiding skills into practice. So just the normal way you would braid a strand of hair into 3, not twisting, braid. You just braid these 3 together. So I'm just going to do mine now. Please make it as firm as possible, not too tight but firm, as firm as possible, please. So I'm done now. So I look at it and I see that okay, it's fine and it can accommodate it being locked at the edge. So I'll just put the 3 of them together again at the edge and I will lock it. I'll also adjust it to ensure that the braids are looking good, they are looking nice and they are well put together. So you can see that now you identify the back side of this braided parts of the headband as the parts where the joints are. You can see it behind, and the upper part will be the part where there is no joint. So you can see the importance of ensuring that you identify that at an early stage while sewing it. And at least you should be sewing up to 1/2 inch so that it doesn't tear at the end of the day. So once I'm done sewing it, I'll just adjust it if I see any discrepancy in the braids to make sure that it's looking beautiful, it's looking presentable. So I'll also try to adjust the fiber inside places where the fiber did not reach or it's not enough. So I'll make sure that it is distributed in the braids very well. So once I'm done, you will see that you should have something like this, but I think this is okay. This should be like the medium or the minimum that you should have. So you can make it tighter if you want, but if it's tighter, you have to ensure that okay, you are doing it well. So now what we're going to do now is to move over to the elastic part. Remember that we placed the seam part of the elastic at the middle. This is because we want it not to show when the person wears it. We don't want it to show behind the person's head. So that joint part will be like the wrong side of the elastic. Likewise, the seam part of the braid as well will be looked at as the wrong part or the wrong side of the fabric as well. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to place the right side to the right side, then we are going to place it close to the edge of the braided part that we have sewn. We're going to place it on one side of the edge, right side faces right side, and then we're going to fold the braided part of the headband. We're going to fold that edge, fold the left side, fold the right side to meet each other. We're just going to fold it, and you see that the elastic will be at the middle of the fold, and we're now going to lock it using our sewing machine. So after doing one side, we'll move over to the next side and we're going to do it. So we're now going to adjust it. All the rough edges, we're going to look for a place to like hide it in between the braids so as to ensure that our work is neat. So this is the braided headband. This is how your braided headband should look like. Alright, that's it. I hope this video was helpful one way or the other. If it was, please please subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification bell so that you can get notified anytime I post a new video. Alright, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.